We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. McAllister now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Ready.
They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He's brought down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing now, Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go! Ready!
The 3rd down run with Blue. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Broncos, here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Panther 60, Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
And again, it's Blue. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses. And a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ready up.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal. Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
Here we go. Sack.
Penix here from the gun. On the move, headed right. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Falcons take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. McAllister now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Drag him 60.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Pass is caught by Blue. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's Milton. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready?
Shotgun now on third down. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
A big loss on
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here. Play fake. Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. There he goes, right sideline. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
On 2nd down, Robinson has some daylight through the 40. Still fighting forward. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Working quickly here. Handoff on 2nd and short. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Penix working from the gun.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in a double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches. Penix on the sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. And those are the hurry up here. Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Falcons take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. McAllister now to return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the jump.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled there by James Pierce.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go.
To throw, Milton. Finds his back complete. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Giving 25 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First down from the 42. He gets the handoff. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
65 catch, 60.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Completed to his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Milton now on 3rd down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Motion the tight end over. Penix to throw again on 2nd. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First down. A 41-yard.
On first down, here's Penix.
First down.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Offensive line fast.
And the Falcons first down. First and goal.
Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. They send a tight end in motion. They're going play fake with Penix. And cut to the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now lead by 10. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. McAllister now to return. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us, more from AT&T Stadium coming up. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's a counter give to Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd down, it's Penix. Getting out to his left. Pass complete to Robinson. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. A gain of 12. First down Atlanta.
Back to 60. 79 Broncos.
Penix on 1st down. Deep shot doesn't quite work out, so that's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Robinson gets hit, and he loses it. And this is going to be Cowboys football. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on. 7 Pirates, 7 Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Air it out on third. That's Lamb running slant. This gets the first and more. Keeps it moving. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Cowboys 24. Falcons 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Fits it through the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Finds him on the slant. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. The toss now to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. To the air with Penix. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. You look underneath here, Robinson. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down. They'll run it with Robinson. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Let's go now. 19, go.
Give on second here to Blue. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going all the way to the end zone here. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Buying some time right. Finds him on the crossing route. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady.
Drawing up the design keeper. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Ready, ready.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
6 down. 60, Warriors 70.
This time he's looking to throw. Catch made. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
31, Falcons 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Robinson on the inside give. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Play fake. Penix. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game.
Falcons 28.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. McAllister now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You can feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Let's go.
Milton back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
Okay, ready.
They've got first down here from the 36. Back to throw. Here's Milton. And screen here to Blue. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on second down. Now only a yard to go here on third. Play fake. It's Milton. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
19 Tiger, 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Vacates quickly left side. Dumps it off to Robinson. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. Here's a give to Robinson. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they come, second down. Staying with Robinson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Offense in the hurry up here. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Brings up fourth down and less than a yard.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Running back sent in motion. Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Falcons.
On first down, here's Penix. Hits his running back. Oh, he lost the football. The Cowboys scoop it up. Only a little bit of a run after after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Pass is caught by Blue. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Milton now on 3rd down. Has him on a quick hitter. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
60, 30.
They'll throw for it. Headed out right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
They send a man in motion. Quick throw is caught. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working inside the red zone. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after.
His kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 35, Cowboys 31.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. McAllister now to return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
65, 65.
Milton. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Jump off caught by his back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
A 3rd down run with Blue. Into the secondary past the 40. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Got it. Ready?
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Falcons holding a 4-point lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Penix here from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Here he is to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to have them up to that 23. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out.
2 yards.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Right side, wheeled in by Pitts. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
60 right. Here we go. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. drawing up for him. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Likely going to see him take a knee here. Force him to burn a timeout, conserve a little of that clock. He's drawn up for him. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 44-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them.
Ready?
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's 2nd and long.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Dallas.